Needless to say, when Daniel shows up, I'm right there, baby. Is he going to speak? You know what? I didn't watch anything about this. I had a few of you ask me to please look into the language of the warden, and I did that. But again, my priority is not just the people who know of something, but the people who know Daniel, Malaya, and Janie. Let's hear it.
After almost 6 months, Daniel Martell doesn't believe Lily and Jack Sullivan are in the woods near their home in Lansdowne Station.
Everything's been searched at this point, so I think everyone's just looking to, what's the alternate, what could happen.
Right. Right. The alternate. As in, how else can you explain this away? I believe that's exactly what is on his mind. Knowing what makes and doesn't make sense. Having learned, being more careful, being somewhat hesitant, knowing what happens when you get ahead of yourself in your own language. And maybe watching me and listening to what I am saying or have been saying. Katie Proudfoot watched me. Unfortunately, she learned from me what to do differently after a year, in my opinion. Let's hear it again.
The alternate, what could happen. Everything's been searched.
Their home in Lansdowne Station.
Everything's been searched.
Everything's been searched. It means give up. Stop looking, dudes. You're giving me a headache. Everything's been searched. No. If you didn't know what happened to the kids, you would think about any puzzle. You would never say everything's been searched. You would say there's somewhere that they are that has not been searched yet. And we need to figure out where that is, what it is, and how we can get there very quickly.
At this point, so I think everyone's just looking to.
Again, worrying about everyone, right? Daniel is worried about what everybody is thinking. He's not worried about Jack and Lily. I think everybody, he spends not his time thinking about Jack and Lily, but he spends his time thinking about what are people thinking about me? What do people suspect? He looks at what people say, but he's now starting to think, and dare I say the word analyze to a degree. And he still feels the need to talk. I believe that in his and Janie's minds, silence is guilt. That's why they love to point towards Malaya's silence. It must mean that she did something. Look at her. Don't look at me. I'm working hard. I'm trying to be as uh, as out in the public as I can be. Why? To give you the impression that I haven't done anything, that I am not guilty of anything.
What's the alternate, what could happen.
Yep, and that's what he's thinking about. How else can I explain this away? What other? We tried the bullshit with Starwood. And yeah, some people are stupid enough to believe it and can't help promote the theory, right? But more and more people are saying, hey, we've been fooled. Even some of the dumbest channels, they're starting to, say, maybe it wasn't what it seemed like to me in the beginning. So he's thinking about alternates. He's thinking about alternative ways to explain the inconsistencies, the things that don't make sense. That's major leakage right now in terms of what's going through his mind.
To the kids, other than being in the woods.
The kids were reported missing from their home in Pictou County on May 2nd.
While avoiding the obvious, right? Anything alternative. And of course Malaya ain't gonna go that when Daniel's there. But who is she? Looks familiar. I don't know.
Martell says he's doing everything he can to advocate for the kids.
I'm just trying to keep the public informed as much as I can.
As much as I can. Minimizing already, right? Explaining to us already why you cannot give them everything that you could.
I'm just trying to keep the public informed as much as I can.
He's minimizing trying to. There is no try. Do or do not do. There is no try. He's already making an excuse for why there's nothing important said by him, nothing helpful. I'm doing what I can. I will continue to tell you anything. I answer every single question. No. What does he saying? I'm just.
He can to advocate for the kids.
I'm just trying to keep the public informed as much.
First he says, you know. No, I don't know. Well, I do know now. Well, I'm just
As I can. And
trying to keep the public.
I don't know if I'm the best voice to be speaking for Lily and Jack, but
I don't know if I'm the best voice speaking about Lily and Jack. Yep. And that is a major admission.
And I don't know if I'm the best voice to be speaking for Lily and Jack.
And dare I say, it's getting to him. And he's realizing, wow, I don't really belong here. I'm talking about this event. I think it's getting to him to see that support, knowing that he knows what others want to know. I'm not talking about the dipshits who think their kids are on the reservation. I'm talking about what really happened.
But, I'm still going to do it anyway for the kids.
For the kids. But, he felt the need to say but. I don't know if I'm the best voice for them. Yeah, there's a reason. But, I'm going to do it anyways. For the kids. Okay.
Martell was one of many who attended the silent vigil at Stellarton's RCMP detachment to mark Jack's 5th birthday on Wednesday evening. Many of who came with the hope the event will keep the story at the forefront.
I think Belinda and Shasta,
For the maternal aunts of the kids, the last 6 months have been. For the maternal aunts of the kids, will keep the story.
Let me hear this part.
Evening. Many of who came with the hope the event will.
What does she say? Let us see. Oh, it's just I forgot what it was. Something to see.
Will keep the story at the forefront. For the maternal aunts of the kids, the last 6 months.
Okay. Maternal aunts
have been difficult, especially if.
Until we have answers, we have hope. Missing since May 02, 2025. Who printed this? Reported missing since May 02, 2025. But again, the search crew is gonna go out with the premise that, well, never mind. That's my older video.
Speculation and accusations online about the family.
Oh God, you're making me tired.
Absolutely miserable. It's a nightmare that I.
Okay, there's Cheryl, and there's Haley. Okay.
I wish we could just wake up from, and I wouldn't wish this on anybody.
Vigil organizer Kent Corbett says the event is an opportunity to show support to the family and bring the community together.
We can let the family know that Pictou County and Nova Scotia.
Why do you support Durwood, Kent? Why? I'm serious. You have the ability now to reach a lot of people. But you want to use that to lead people down the wrong track? Why are you doing that?
Beyond are not going to rest until we find answers and bring Jack and Lily home.
Pictou County.
Bring them home, yeah. Well, if you think they're on the ways in the reservation and doing well, why do you want to do that? You need to clarify things. You're supporting a search that's going out from that there's a premise that the kids walked away, and then you have the other. I mean, when people are vague and don't clarify, you need to ask why. There's a reason for that. Otherwise, people are really direct when they think something.
Warden adds their disappearances significantly impacted.
Oh, that's him. Okay. I guess I'm gonna need a screenshot of him, anyways. Oh.
The area, but cautions against speculation about the case.
They belong to all of us. It takes a
There we go again. I guess that's Chasa.
village to raise a child. Well, it also takes a village, the whole county.
Shut up with your stupid village talk. You know what happened. You know what went wrong. Don't tell people they're responsible for it. People did what they had to do. They alerted the CPS. The teachers did. What happened in the CPS? They are there to protect children, Child Protective Services. Don't tell people it is their job to take care of everything. And he's looking straight in the camera because he knows he has nothing to worry about because the script is already in his head. So you asked me to analyze him. I did. Oh yeah. Robert Parker,
To protect these children.
Pictou County Warden.
For Martell, he's touched with how many people came out.
There he is with his friend together. They rehearsed this really well, guys. They made sure we say a lot without saying a damn thing.
For the kids.
People are still standing here in the cold, just.
He's amazed by it. And he doesn't really understand it. Because remember, now, of course, he says, wait a minute, what did he say about silence? Where was it? Oh, wow. Sorry, I'm reading while I'm doing this. New information keeps rushing in. It's just silence, and you know that's a real burden. I think Daniel's now happy to be around people. When Jack and Lily were there, they were. Okay, it's interesting. Let me see what he says.
For Lily and Jack.
Always adds for Lily and Jack.
Kids.
People are still standing here in the cold, just, for Lily and Jack.
For Lily and Jack, always at the end. There's major distancing. I don't think he believes he can. I think he is surprised by the support. Very surprised.
Especially Jack on his birthday.
especially Jack on his birthday. Yeah, I think that's it.